know.
Like, do you know what? I think with Kim, I think it's all planned. I think in her head she's like, you know what? I'm going to wake up today. I'm going to wait for Nicola to do something to make me get angry, and then she goes all guns blazing.
You say that? What do you say? Very quickly, Nicola.
The way she's taken so much from Kim and she's kept her cool.
Can she turn it around?
You know what? I love the Americans on the show because they do bring fun. But let me tell you, when you first meet someone, they do stick. And unfortunately, because she moans so much about being edited out, it has stuck. And now it's the first nominations. It's a kind of people are thinking about it.
Martin Purcell isn't happy. No flip out.
Right, listen, what I'm going to say is...
Right, listen, yo, stop collaborating.
Okay. Now, what people don't realise, obviously, he must get a lot of female attention. He's got the good looks, and that's his side of him. I think he doesn't have any layers to him. I think in the house, I'm not being funny, but if a lady had a husband or even a boyfriend, I would not put myself in a situation where it looks like...
It is completely unacceptable. No, it's unacceptable to be like flirting with if he's got a wife himself and everything like that.
Do you know what? The whole house...
Someone smells lovely, It's me. God, normally you smell awful.
Do you know, the whole house is going to be turned around. Over the years, he's the only one that... You know what, as an audience, you think you want him to say something, on her to say something, and he done it in the house. He said what he was thinking to everyone.
Oh, well. Does anyone else think anyone else? I'll come up to you, bro.
I think, is it Christina? See, I still don't really know her name. I literally, like, I've watched the show for years, and it's the only person I can't remember her name. I haven't even seen her in the show.
She had obviously a massive moment last week with announcing her pregnancy.
But it's like, she's so forgettable, so I think she might fade. She might fade to go through because people won't actually think about her.
Yeah. Anyone else?
She's fucking real. Yeah, she is. Don't be so silly.
She has two sides, the really nice fun side, but the side that you just don't want to be in the same room as her. So you don't know who she's going to wake up to.
TV gold. What we're thinking, Christopher.
He's been really good. He hasn't done anything wrong, and I just think he's quite funny, and I think he's got a good heart. So yeah, I want him to stay.
Anyone else on Christopher? I can stay. Jeremy, guys. Oh, God, there it went.
No guy should ever try it knowing that on the outside that she's got a boyfriend. No guy should ever even go there. End of.
No.
Exactly what he said. You shouldn't do it.
A bit like Dusty and Old Screech, or is he going to be a Spidey? What's he going to be? Go on, Dan. Dan Halawi's back, everyone.
You know what? He's going to do so well because everyone knows about the bite in the ear, and everyone wants to talk to him and know about his career and Mike Tyson, so he's going to do really well. And I want to know what he's saying. I'm actually looking forward to hearing what he's
Are we in agreement? Are we in agreement?
Any no's? No's?
Andrew has to stay. If he leaves, it's going to be one of them things where everyone's going to say, right, everyone's getting along. Who wants to watch it? We need someone to stir, to annoy people. That's what makes it fun.
Daniel is always after a stir in the house, always. Do you think he's got a potential winner stamp on him?
He just came in and he seems like a nice guy, actually. He doesn't think... He's not big-headed. He just... You know, I think he might grow. The public might...
He said he's got a fiery temper, though, so he might kick but, as always, we want to know what you guys at home thinks. Do you know anything about the housemates? Any exciting gossip that you might want to tell us? If so, get in touch. Contact details are located at the baby exit.
I'd rather pluck my eyelashes out one by one.
I just heard Daniel here say it'd be good TV.
Yeah, because you know what, like when you watch them both, it's interesting because it's always drama.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Boo.
This boy likes a bit of drama.
It's the worst thing that can have happened for Faye and Aaron putting Jem in. It was the worst thing that could have happened.
Who would you like to see a spin-off series of?
Daniel.
Any of them?
I'd like to see Daniel.
Any of them?
Maybe not. Maybe another series with some older people, maybe.
Oh!
Going to get really attached to Aaron.
OK, does Maisie fancy Aaron? That's the big question. No. I think she does. Yeah.
To be honest, I think she just wants to have a relationship. She's always saying she wants to be the best-looking girl, and she wants all the attention on her. To be honest, she never really said she fancied him. But now she's got him. Now she's like, yes, I'm better than the other girl.
Is this if it is a game, is what she's playing going to isolate herself from the other ladies in the house? Generally, guys, do we think that the right 3 people are up? Who do you think should have been up?
I wish Aaron wasn't there. Anton, because he keeps saying, I'll get any girl, I'm going to get with this left, right, centre, but he hasn't done one thing in the whole Big Brother to try it with anyone.
Okay. Pete, Aaron's gone.
She lied. No, I'm sorry, Maisie lied. The first thing she said was nothing happened, and, you know...
She did say nothing
It's been blown out of proportion. At the end of the day, even the girls are saying they like one and another. They're not saying they just like one. Aaron's not fair. He has been quite honest. And Anton, he keeps saying...
He is a little bit spineless, though, isn't he? Because he runs... You guys have liked to have seen go into the crypt. Daniel!
Anton and Aaron, because you know what? People would love to have watched them, because they would have to get along, but everyone knows they hate each other. That would
Do you think Aaron would have survived in there with Anton?
No. Yeah.
You think he would? Okay.
It for himself.
You don't think she just tried to save the other 5 from it being 5 housemates being up?
Aaron's just being...
We can't hear you with that on your face, Daniel.
Aaron, to me, is just being himself, and once again, he's proved, he just thought, forget the game they were playing, he's going to choose whoever he thinks, and then they all had attacked him again, and people need to get off his case a little bit.
Should we have a look at Aaron in the diary room explaining...
Female, is it?
Yeah.
Maybe she's psychic.
I think, to be honest, she's more like a shadow. It's like, she is good looking, and she's not a bad person, but she doesn't start anything. It's like she'll just follow people. She's like a follower. She's
But
not...
maybe Maisie looks up to Louise. Maisie, you know, she kind of went in there when we saw her profile VT when she went into the house. She did say, you know, I'm full of life, I like to be the centre of attention, I want to be an actress, I want to be a TV presenter, and I think we expected so much from her, and we haven't seen very much.
I don't think she's a bad person. I just think she needs to come and not be a follower and be more, you know, do things for herself.
Individual.
Exactly.
Individual.
She's copying too much.
Oh! Expecting to be up. Let me come this side so the
Right,
camera
that was
can see you.
exactly what I thought. You know, if I hear negativity or energy one more time, I'm going to go crazy. I can't stand it. I'm sorry, but anyone that thinks Star Wars is real, that's it.
I think Star Wars is real! What are you talking about?
Hey, you're right. Before I want to say my question, I don't know too much about the past, but what I'm seeing is you're a lovely guy, and the past is past. Everyone does stuff in the past they're not happy about, and you know what? You should be so proud of how you're acting. And you don't need to be fun to be a good guy. You know, just being a solid guy. To me, you're a role model to others now. My question is, have you completely forgotten John, and do you think there is a real friendship between both of you?
Yeah, I do, yeah. When I first met John at an audience with Barry Manilow a few years ago. And I met him in the toilet at an audience with Barry Manilow, and no. He'd washed his hands, I hadn't. But anyway, see, I can be a bit funny. But anyway, I was very buzzed up to meet him. That's the only time I met him until we were thrown into the box room together and ate gruel for 36 hours. But I did think when I met John that we would be lifelong friends. I was hurt by what happened, you know, but John knows that, I've told him.
And me too.
But yeah, do you know what? I've moved on and I like him very much. I think he's a good guy, and I would imagine we will be lifelong friends, and I hope we will do.
One of my favourite housemates ever for the entertainment factor, so I have to be honest. But what I do want to know is, honestly, the outburst and the angriness, is it the real you, or is it part of the reality show, Tiff? Because when you're lovely and you're nice, you're amazing.
Thank you, sir.
So is the arguments more for the TV? That's what I want to know.
Well, I have to say, to be fair, it took my mother and my father to get me here, so sometimes I feel like a man. And when I'm kicking off, you know, it's just my father's passion, I would say, that just gets in my head. And I'm very masculine, I'm feminine, but at the same time, I just feel like I'm just gonna, if anybody me off, why should I have to wear that alone? I'm gonna let you know you said some shit to with me, you know what I'm saying? But I just try to like mask it, because in this house you can't get away from each other, and I don't like making other people feel uncomfortable, because these are my housemates.
And again. Who thinks they were being genuine? Go on, Dan.
Do you know why I think they were being genuine? Because when you know, they know that she gets wound up so easily, they kind of like it and they want to do it, so they know it's harmless, but maybe she did look slightly different, so they said it, but they knew what they were doing. They are
think
very
they
clever.
did?
Jed were the clever.
I think that they just, Nicola's just finding a reason to have a go at them. I think,
she
yeah,
is?
I really think she's picking anything.
I think
I've said this so many times. The nice people can be in the final. Like, I don't understand. I like nice people, but can I just say, thank you so much to you, Emma, the whole entire team. This has been an honour to be a part of the show.
Oh, no!